Oh, I love this show so much. Judge Rinder is here. It's great to see you.
It's great to see you, Lorraine. How are you?
I'm very, very well, but I have to say I salute you and, of course, everybody else that's going to be taking part in the marathon.
I'm saluting myself.
I am saluting you. How's the training?
It's been going, I'd say, in a sort of average, I'd say.
OK, OK. But are you feeling all right?
I reckon I'll be OK. I mean, I suspect I'll get round.
I was about 5.5 hours.
Oh, well, I'll aim to beat that. I think I'll do that.
That was me at New York with my pal Joyce, that we just finished.
Well, you did it in 5.5 hours. Well, that's sort of...
Most people were finished by then.
Well, did you sort of stop halfway around to have a sandwich?
No, I kept going. Tell me, go on. Tell me what you did it in. What was your best time?
I've done it once before. I think the London Marathon I did once before in about 3 hours and 10 minutes or thereabouts.
That's elite.
But I'm going to be much slower this time.
Wow.
I'm doing it for charity, and I think I was going to do it in my wig and gown, but I'm not sure that's a good idea.
Well, it depends on the weather, doesn't
it? I hear it's going to rain. So
somebody said it was going to snow, but I think they might have gone mad. I don't think it's going to snow.
Yes.
But the thing is, so you would have been finished your marathon, crossed it, got your medal, gone home, be sitting there with a gin and tonic, and I'm halfway round.
I could have run back. We could have walked.
I might have been quicker walking.
Yes.
Now, you mentioned it, obviously, because most people are doing it for charity. Of course they can. That's what makes it such an amazing event. Tell me about your charity.
Well, thanks, Ray. It's actually for a great local... it's for a great charity called Buttle UK.
Buttle UK.
And it's a small charity, which I really love, because all of the money goes directly to the recipients, and it's for really young people and children who are in crisis, and it gets them the things they really need to get through. So very often when you're in crisis, you may not have, for example, the money to... You might have a roof over your head, but families won't have the money to get a bed.
Right.
You might be halfway through a college course which you can't finish, and Buttle gives out millions of pounds each year directly to children and young people to do the small things that can really, really change their lives. And I feel enormously proud to be part of it, particularly, as I say, as it's a charity which is not well known, and I think, above all else, can make a really meaningful difference.
Sometimes these little charities, though, they can go in there and plug gaps and change lives.
Absolutely.
Much easier than the great, big, huge ones.
Right.
It's a bit unwieldy.
Exactly, and the exciting thing is this is a charity that's gone from a small charity and wants to be an even bigger one.
It's a great
idea.
idea.
I hope I can be part of that process.
Oh, listen, you will be fine. You will do it, because I know you. You're thrawn, as we say in Scotland. That's even more than stubborn.
And what? Thrawn?
Yes, Thrawn.
Sort of like Game of Thrones.
Kinda, yeah.
What does thrawn mean?
It means being stubborn, but more than stubborn. It's like you will never say die. You'll always bounce back.
Yes.
And if you say you're going to do something, you're going to do it.
Saw it here first. I'm thrawn.
Beautifully said.
Thank you.
So, look, how is the telly going? Because you've got a new series coming out, haven't you?
Very exciting, yes. In June, Crime Stories, which are real-life crimes that people are going to be able to hear about from the point of view of those involved in the investigations of them, in some instances, the families of the victims, and I will navigate you through the entire journey of the crime, from when it happened right to the moment it was solved. It's a really exciting programme.
Sounds really good. And obviously Judge Rinder just goes from strength to strength.
I think so.
I think so. It really is. I mean, it's now become, you know, a must-see and a fixture of the schedules, which is great.
Well, I think it's good. And it's also really triggered interesting conversations about the law amongst people, which is really exciting as well, which I feel enormously proud of.
But do you get that all the time when you're out and about? You know, when you're wheeling your trolley round the supermarket, are people going up and saying, look, I've got this legal problem and I need you to sort it out, Judge?
Now, what was the problem with that? You said I'm wheeling a trolley around a supermarket.
Yes.
And do you think I do that?
No, you've got people that do that for you.
No, I'm thrawn. I don't do that. I'm not wheeling any trolleys.
I know, but what's been the public reaction to you?
They've been great. Largely, I suspect, because they think I can send them to prison, Lorraine.
Right, so they're very respectful.
Yeah, so they tend to sort of walk up to me. I was in the park with my dog the other day. It was a group of young lads, and, you know, some might be mildly threatened. Not me. They want, Judge, they said, would you mind terribly if I had a photo?
Oh,
isn't that so sweet?
That's lovely.
Yes.
Well-mannered and everything.
Desperately well-mannered.
Excellent, it's
and they
good.
come into my court, they're always well-mannered.
Indeed they are.
Well, otherwise, if they're not, they get thrown out.
They do. You're very firm but fair.
Exactly so.
Exactly.
I think that should be another feature of being thrawn.
Definitely. I'm going to get a T-shirt with that printed on.
Yeah.
Good luck on
so
Sunday.
much.
I've got your wee present under here. It's a wee bottle for your for water, because you keep hydrated as you're going.
I'm really glad you explained that was for water. I'm trying to go into the dark recesses of my imagination and imagine what else it might be for.
Judge, it's a joy.
Well, I've got my Lorraine water can.
You'll be there.
I can do it hopefully quicker than 5 hours and 70... How long was it?
It was 5.5.
But it's for the charity, that's the main thing.
I thought that was OK.
No, it was brilliant. You did brilliantly.
OK, it was good fun to take part in it. It really was.
Yeah, it really
and
is great.
For a brilliant cause.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
And thanks for having me, and thanks for putting a spotlight on this amazing charity.
It's a cracking charity, it really is. And I salute, like I said, I salute all of you who are doing the marathon on Sunday for amazing causes. Well done.